What's up, Boober Tubers? Sniffty Dugan here. Today we're going to do an initial review of the Metzeler Cruisetec. I got a front tire put on, and I want to give you some of my thoughts on that. But before we do that, hit the bell notification icon, hit the subscribe button, help us sucker out. Back after this. So, I came back from Tennessee. My front tire was pretty bald, so I needed to get a new front. And the weight, I was running the Michelin Commander 2s up front. And it was a solid tire. Got 22,000. Okay, then. I got 22,000 miles out of it. Probably should have switched it out at about 20. But I really finished it off in the mountains, in the Smoky Mountains. Kind of tore it up. There was nothing left of it. So I brought it in to get a new tire. Now, the problem is my shop, it's an Indy, was saying that the Commander 3s, the front tires, have a lot of buzz to them. And they think it's because like road vibrations, and they think it's because of the compounds that they're using, that it's not a smooth running tire, and they've swapped a bunch of them out, and he doesn't want to swap any more out, obviously, because that money coming out of his pocket. So he recommended against it, and because we're still running with these COVID delays, all he had in stock was this Metzeler Cruisetec. So I said, what the hell, put it in there. So I was reading a little bit online about it, not much, a little bit, and it said that it's a race profile, performance profile tire. So I said, well, what does that even mean? Like a performance profile on a bagger. So I picked this bike up, and I could tell you that it dumps into a turn, the bike just falls into a turn much, much faster than the Michelin's, much faster. So much so that the first two turns that I did on this, I won't say almost lost it, but it caught me by surprise. It caught me way off guard that the bike just dipped into the turn that quickly and that easily. With the Michelin's, I had to put a little more pressure than what I did there. So that caught me off guard. But I like it. It's definitely a racy tire, and the bike responds very quickly when you're turning. Very, very quickly. Much, much better than the Michelin's do. Now, the ride on this thing seems to be the same as all the other tires. I was riding before, and before the video started, and I was hitting a couple of divots in the road, and you know how they have the little squiggly lines every once in a while, the tar snakes and what have you. And I was on a section of road that was covered with that, and I didn't feel that I was riding in these lines. You know, you really couldn't tell. It handled it very well. There was also groove pavement. They were working on the highway in one section where they ground up all the white spotted dotted lines and moved a lane over. So the one section is where you're riding in this groove section of the dot where the dotted lines used to be. And I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised that it didn't feel like I was kind of following along the line. You know what I'm saying, when you get stuck in that. I didn't get that feeling at all from these tires. So my initial impression is I like them. They handle great. For you guys doing the performance baggers, what the hell, I'd give them a shot. Now, longevity, I guess we'll wait and see. I'm not 100% sure. Again, on the Commanders, they get about 20,000 miles out of them. Stock tires from Harley, I probably got about 13,000 out of those, just to give you an indication. So I like the Michelin's because they lasted a hell of a lot longer, and they really didn't cost all that much more. So, the word is still out on this. We're going to see. And once I make it to the end life of this tire, I'll do another review. But the Cruisetec so far, I like them. I'm pleasantly surprised. And, Metzeler's been around for a long, long time, man, making tires. So, what's up, brother? What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing, but it takes all kinds in this world, man. You don't know what some people are thinking. Anyway, Metzeler Cruisetec. I'm going to put a link down below to the exact make and model of tire that I got, and you guys make the decision. You're looking for a different tire. You're not quite happy with the one you're currently running. Give it a shot. It rides pretty nice.
All right, so after riding on these tires, I decided to take a look at Metzeler's website to get a little more information about these tires, because I was and am currently thoroughly impressed with the performance of these tires. They are really, really cool stuff. So performance perfected. That was the first thing I did. I came down to benefits here, and I'm reading about this stuff. And, the Cruisetec tires enhance your motorcycle's handling, and that is 100% true. I can't even tell you the difference in the handling of this bike just with the front tire. It really handles much better, much more responsive. Um, I don't know about the rain. I haven't ridden these in the rain yet, but in the morning of this video, it was wet outside, and I didn't notice any difference than what I was used to riding. Going to smooth riding, carving precision, and one of the big things was, and let me read this first. Internally stiffer cords allow more room for thicker rubber, which offers enhanced damping properties. So in the video, I was basically looking for divots in the road, those little cracks and crevices that groove wander is what they're talking about. And there's dramatically less groove wander with these tires. So I am really, really impressed with this stuff. I think, yes, Cruisetec is designed to match or slightly exceed the mileage of your original equipment tires. So the Harley Dunlops, the stock Dunlops, I got about 13,000 miles out of them. We're still in the opening stages. I have about 600 miles on these tires so far, and I really, really like them. So we'll see how long they last. If I can get another 13,000 out of these, then I'll probably keep these tires on, because they are really, really fantastic tires. Now, handling wise, these are much, much better. Much better. Road dampening, much better. It's a better feel. I would feel the ground buzz on the Commander 3s. Or Commander 2s, rather. I didn't have the 3s. COVID stuff to get them, and supposedly there's a lot of too much road feel with the Commander 3s. You can feel a lot of vibration and stuff. A lot of guys don't like them, which is why my shop is carrying some Metzelers. Much better handling tire, much better dampening the road feel, and gives you that extra bit of confidence. It really does, and I just can't explain it. But these are much better than the Commander 2s, and much better than Harley stock tires. Much, much better. So that's my take on this stuff. Guys are thinking about Cruisetecs. I would try them. I really would. Price is reasonable. I'll drop a link down to the tire that I got, so you guys can take a look. I have a 2018 Road Glide Ultra, and you can't say enough about these tires. So this is Sniffty Dugan signing out.